What if I told you that you could be making money by spending money? What if I also told you that you're currently missing out on around $400 a month of totally free passive income that'll take you a maximum of 10 minutes to set up? Well, you'd probably say, Smoke Out, you are tripping, boy. Like, there's no way there's something that easy to set up that's going to pay me that much every month. And to that, I'd say give me a couple minutes to explain, because now that I've piqued your curiosity, in today's video, we're going to cover a company called none other than Kast. Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Smokecam. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm wearing the Revlot Gentis. I mean, I can't go wrong with that rose gold on that black rubber strap. Anyways, I know you're intrigued, but before jumping into the passive income side, I want to talk about the basics. So we're currently in the year 2025. There's various means of payment that are available to you. Might it be cash, checks, credit cards, debit cards, and many more. Even nowadays, some stores, some shops are starting to accept different cryptocurrencies or stablecoins. You probably already know about all the credit and debit cards that give you cash back on every transaction, and those are pretty cool. So I'd like to talk about average American monthly expenses. The average monthly expenses for an American household are about $6,440. That adds up to $77,280 a year. Now, depending on your household size, meaning if you're a single person household, you're going to spend an average of around $4,600 a month. Married couples without kids, meaning you still have a little bit of freedom, you're going to spend $7,400 a month. And a family of four, meaning two parents and two kids, is going to spend an average between $8,450 to $9,800 depending on the kids' ages. This means a family of four is going to spend almost 10 grand a month just on living expenses. Maybe there's kids going to college, etc., etc. It's kind of insane when you take into account that 100 years back in 1925, a new house, brand new house, would cost approximately $11,600. 1 month, just a little bit under 1 month of today's spending for a family of four. I mean, this has nothing to do with today's subject of the video, but I just wanted to throw that out there because it feels kind of insane to me. But okay, let's say you're a single person household. You don't have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a dog, a cat, a hamster, a Nemo, redfish. How do you call those again? Nemos. On average, you're going to spend around $4,000 a month. Now, if you had a cashback credit or debit card that paid you 5% back on that spending, you'd be getting around $200 back every single month, which could be used to buy a couple groceries, maybe a night out with some friends, or maybe one Starbucks coffee if you include the tip. I feel like you now have pretty much the basics of what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a means of payment that's going to do cashback. That is going to offer you the option to pay with cryptocurrency, stable coins, even dollars if you want to do a bank transfer towards the card and get cashback on that. But there's going to be none other than an airdrop. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency, no worries. Give me a couple minutes to explain, because you won't necessarily have to get into crypto to start using this and benefit from the positives. In simple terms, an airdrop, I'm not talking about the Apple airdrop feature right here. I'm talking about what we call an airdrop in the world of cryptocurrency, which is a way to reward early users for supporting or using the services of a company. Now, these can be wildly lucrative, like we've seen in the past. I believe I've got around $6,000 airdropped from using Jupiter, which is a platform that lets you swap different cryptocurrencies for one another. I think I got around $3,000 from a Chrome browser extension. I mean, if you're really into these airdrops and you do spend some time on them, you can basically earn a second yearly salary. It's quite insane. But getting back to the point, 6 days ago, I put out a video called Is Altcoin Season On? Crypto News and Solana Card Drama. In this video, I covered two different cards that let you spend cryptocurrency or dollars if you want to do a bank wire that were kind of going at it on social media. The one I'm going to talk about today, though, is going to be Kast. Save, send, and spend stablecoins around the world. We're on the website, and their tagline is going to be spend without borders. global stablecoin banking, 150 million plus merchants, and ATMs globally. You can see that they do have an iOS app as well as an Android app that you'll be able to get on Google Play. Scrolling down a little bit more, you can see create your card in minutes. Go from sign up to spending in just 2-3 minutes. No bank account needed. A multiple IDs accepted. Let's just go with that, okay? And spend or save stablecoins in crypto. You can bring USDT, USDC, or USDE to Kast. That's going to be for my peeps that are already in cryptocurrency. With more tokens and stablecoins coming soon, our cards work with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and are accepted by over 100 million plus merchants globally. Now, this means that you can totally get a digital card and put it on your phone, which is what I feel most of us do. These cards do work internationally, which means you don't necessarily have to be based in the US, or you can travel and spend while traveling. You can be in Europe or whatever and still use the Kast card. Now, what's interesting to us is that for the month of July, this month, like the next 28, 29 days, in honor of their first anniversary, because they've just went a year since offering their first card options, when you refer friends to Kast, you'll both get 5% cash back on all spend plus points. So remember, if you spend $4,000 a month, let's say you use the Kast card, you get $200 back. But then there's this thing, which I like very much. It's that it says plus points. Now, these points are going to come into play for the airdrop. The thing I mentioned a couple minutes ago, that can be extremely lucrative. And under the airdrop terms, it says the Kast Points program. Kast's mission is to build stablecoin-based financial platforms, so billions of people have a true alternative to traditional banking, which, not gonna lie, is pretty garbage. I am currently getting kicked out of my second bank in 2 years at the end of this month because they don't like that I send money towards crypto exchanges, even though they are creating their own tokenized assets next month. So, F banks. To optimize for user experience, they will build the best possible platform first, even if it is centralized. But in the long run, they do want a decentralized future. Now, here's the interesting information. They call it the layout. Keeping true to clarity, below is the initial layout of the Kast Points program. Value in periods, very important. 1 point means 1 future token. The number of tokens going to be set at 10 billion with the target circulating supply at token generation event of 1 to 2.5 billion. Now, I ran my own math on the valuation, etc., but I prefer to actually trust them because inside the app, they claim that 1 token is going to be worth 7 cents, which means we can start making big money here. Now, I onboarded myself to Kast last night, and it does legit take less than 10 minutes. All you have to do is download the mobile app, you pass a quick KYC or know your customer, basically uploading an ID. You select which tier of card you want to go with, and then you can top up your balance and start spending, earning these sweet points. There are going to be multiple card tiers with multiple different benefits. There's a free card that is virtual only, and you're going to spend $100 for a physical card, but I mean, nowadays, everybody uses Apple Pay, so why get the physical card? And on top of the 5% cashback plus points for the month of July, this card will be earning you up to 4% in points on all spending in 2025. And remember, 1 point equals 1 token equals 7 cents. The second card, which costs $1,000 a year, is going to earn double that. Earn up to 8% on all spending in 2025. And remember, that's going to be in the form of Kast reward points, 1 point, 1 token, 7 cents. If you're involved in cryptocurrency, you do also get a bonus points for staking with their validator, bringing your APY up to a maximum of 14%, which is quite insane. What this means is that if you take 5 Solana at 14% yearly, you stake it for 1 year, you'll make 0.7. Which means if we take the current price of Solana at $150 times that by 5, you're locking up around $750 of Solana to get $105. Like 1/7 in 1 year. It's quite insane. On top of that, you do get a metal and LED card. Yes, the card does actually illuminate when you touch it. You get 1 free card each year, and if you want to renew it or cancel it, and for any reason you need another card, it's going to cost you $250. And the big boy of cards, the big boy is going to be Solana Gold. This one's going to cost you $10,000 a year. Now, I know there's some of you guys in my audience that might get this because y'all did well in crypto. Y'all got in early. Y'all took good decisions. So this one's going to earn up to 12% on all spending. Now, that's huge. That's 12% of points. Each point equals 1 token. Each token equals 7 cents. On top of that, you get a boosted validator staking APY up to 21%, meaning you'd be making a little bit over 1/5 of all the Solana you stake for a year. You get a metal gold plated card. Gold plated, meaning ultra high quality with 24K gold finish. And obviously you get 1 free card, then $1,000 to renew it if you lost it or canceled it. And then there's this one, which Solana solid gold. Can you imagine having a solid gold debit card? It's going to be the same as the Solana gold perks, except, well, you get a solid gold card, which is quite cool, insane, and I kind of want to hold it eventually if I do meet up with the Kast team at an event. But that was it for the cards. Now, if you do order any of these cards and you decide to stake Solana with their validator, not only do you get a great APY, you also get more points on top of that. Obviously, the higher tier card, the more points you'll earn, and I'll show you exactly how to delegate to the validator in a couple minutes. Now, before we go any further, I do want to specify there is a referral program inside the app. You can refer friends, but I did go ahead and reach out to them and got part of the affiliate program, which gives more perks to me and more perks to you guys when you sign up. The first perk for you guys is going to be that if you sign up and verify your account using my link down below, you'll get 500 Kast points extra, which is a value of around $25. You'll also be getting 20% off any premium card plan. So if you decide to start using Kast as a way to spend your money, get that cashback, get the airdrop points, I would appreciate it if you use my link because it helps the channel out. It helps me grow and keep making these videos. And on top of that, you get some pretty incredible perks. Now, what this means is that by signing up, verifying your account below, you get 500 points. On top of that, you verified your account. Now, let's say you spent $100 using the card, you get 200 extra points. If you get the X card, the one that costs $1,000 a year, you're gonna get an extra 1,000 points. Once you've done 5 transactions using the card, you'll get 500 extra points. And at some point, if you do 20 transactions totaling over $1,000, you're gonna get 1,000 extra points. Now, this is going to add up to 3,200 points, which at a value of 7 cents per token is around $224. This doesn't include the 5% cashback you get for the whole month of July, or the 8% points rebate on every single spending you're gonna do. So if you spend 4,000 bucks on the card with 5% cashback in July, you're gonna get an extra 200 bucks. That's $424. Now, let's say you actually spend that 4,000, which times 8% is around $320. Add that to the 424, that's $744 back out of 4,000, which is 18.6% of your spending back into your pocket. I mean, if that is not insane, I don't know what is. Okay, now for the staking part. If you want to earn those extra points because you've got Solana sitting around, all you're going to do is simply open your preferred wallet. It can be Solflare, Phantom, or even nowadays a MetaMask account. And you're going to go to stake. Now, you're not going to stake with Solflare Validator. You're going to type in Kast. You find the Kast Validator, which is going to say 7.05 APY. Depending on the card you have, it will be more APY. You're going to input the amount of Solana you want to stake and click stake. Then you pretty easily link both accounts in the app and bam, you're earning even more points. Okay, so as a quick reminder, I'm not new to crypto cards. I've had these. I've had the crypto.com green where you had to stake $4,000 that a ATM actually ate and they didn't want to give it back. Thank you, Bank of America. Traditional banking's a pain in my rear end. Back in the day when it was available, I also had the Binance card, and I don't think I've seen a single one offer perks as good as Kast. So I'm definitely going to be switching over to Kast myself, getting 5% cash back for the whole month of July, getting 8% in point rewards for the full year, extra points along the way for milestone spending and amount of transactions. And if you're going to spend even $100 on the card and you wanted to do a bank transfer, you're still going to be on profit on that because I believe the bank transfer fee is only about $2. Whereas you're going to make a minimum of $5 back in the month of July, plus the airdrop points. Now, one thing I wish I could do was pay my rent with the card, but unfortunately they like bank transfers too much. But yeah, if there's going to be any big spending I need to do this year, like getting a new computer, which has been in the plans for the past couple months, it might be this month. But guys, don't forget to use the first link down below to get 500 points when you sign up and verify your account. Next to that link, I'll leave a code which will allow you to get 20% off any of the in-app cards. Let me know if you have any further questions. Watch yesterday's video about the ability to trade tokenized stocks on Solana right here. And on that note, it was your boy Marcel, aka Smoletown. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch y'all in another one. Peace.